Okay, we are live.
Hello, hello.
I'm
Welcome,
assuming.
everyone.
Well, it's nice to see everyone with power. Well, at least for the ones in Houston.
Most of us, some people are still without power.
Well, yeah, yeah. I think it's what 300,000 people still without power in the Houston area.
Wow.
Yeah,
Welcome, everyone. You are on live with us at our channel here in Houston, Texas. Anime Matsuri is happening very soon, coming up next month, August 8th through 11th at the George R. Brown Convention Center. I hope to see you there.
yeah.
There's a
Hey,
lot going on.
yes. How's it going, everybody? Hey, hello,
Hello.
hello.
Hi, hi, hi.
Yeah, if I'm sure you guys must have heard. For everyone that's from the Houston area, and if you're not from the Houston area, I'm sure you probably heard it on the news. We got hammered last week, right? It was it was
Hurricane?
supposed to be it was supposed to be a tropical storm. Not even a hurricane. I mean, we were like, it's nothing. We've had category threes and fours and fives. It's nothing. No problem,
It's a
right?
category 1.
And then we all went to sleep, and we woke up without power and without internet. I mean, everybody was so confused. What's going on? Oh, well, yeah, it'll be like an hour, power will come back.
95% of Houston.
No, no. An
Or
entire day
98.
passed, and then a second day, everybody started getting all panicky. Hey, what's going on here? When's the power coming back? We had no signal on our cell phones. It was a mess.
Yeah, we do have power. If we didn't, we wouldn't be live here. This is actually in our office space in the house, right here.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's this time before Anime Matsuri, every day
Day
seems like a week. So just not having power for what was it, 3.5 days?
4.
4 days was like eternity, right?
It seemed like 2 weeks have passed.
Yeah,
It was pretty bad.
yeah, but
We survived.
we're back. We're back on the clock, and it's
We've
good
been
to see
catching
everybody.
up as
Yeah,
well with a lot of administrative things, as well as just we even had our volunteer orientation yesterday. Some volunteers couldn't make it due to the power, but also being out of town. But we were glad to see those who could make it yesterday. Thank you so much. The volunteer orientation took place at the convention center, and for those who've never been to the George R. Brown, it is probably shocking initially because you see it on paper or you see it in picture and it doesn't seem that big, but it is very big. It's basically like a huge block of walking. There's nearly 2 million square feet almost, and you're talking about from one end to the other, it could take you, a good 15-20 minutes walk. So it's a massive convention center. So for those who are new to us, joining us for the first time, be wearing comfortable shoes and prepared to stay hydrated. It is in August. You won't be outdoors so much other than getting some food from our food vendors. But definitely stay hydrated throughout the weekend. It's going to be a hot weekend with us in Houston.
yeah.
Plenty of AC indoors though, so you should be fine. I get cold inside the convention center actually most of the time.
Yeah, and I'm sure if you're from the Houston area, I'm sure nobody here freaks out for anything except not having AC in the summer.
Yeah.
Then everybody panics.
Well, the generator for someone who is mentioning about generator, with generator, you had an issue with getting gas as well.
Well, pretty
Because
much. But anyway, we have learned our lesson. We're gonna make sure we have backup power moving forward.
it was mainly the internet issue
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah. That was a big deal. That was a big deal. Okay.
Let's go. Let's go. Who all is ready? Are your cosplays ready? Are you your cos plans for Anime Matsuri? Are you dressing up? Let us know what your plans are for cosplay.
So, we've been discussing different things internally about the convention. Not just at the orientation or with the volunteers or with the staff. More like this is more like an internal discussion. And remember the last time we had a live stream, which was 2 weeks ago. We asked questions. Hey, what do you think? And I think before that we did the survey, and we asked a question about what do you think the value of the badge is like, right? Do you think you think it's great value? It's just good value?
It was terrible.
Or it's too expensive, right? So to give you guys an idea, right, and why this thing is important and why we discuss this a lot. Our badge, so our 4-day badge, starts at $60 and then goes all the way up to $115. So in other words, it goes up like $5 every month from the time we start all the way to the end of the convention, something like that, right? And we let people know the schedule is also on the website. You can go there and you can see. And every month or so, it goes up like $5, and you can tell.
Well, not 5, but 10 to 5, 5 to 10. Sorry.
So to give you an idea, most people, I mean most people, wait, and they buy the badge at the most expensive rate.
Like now.
Yes, like right now. Right now, the badge is $110, and
Yes.
then at the end of this month, it'll go up to $115, right? This is the time where most people buy their badges. We have some people, obviously, people that can plan ahead and they know they're going to go to the convention. They buy it way
Very
in
early.
advance. But most people buy it at this time, and we've seen this every year. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but this is reality. So this is what happens. So in other words, when we ask people a question about the badge, what do you think? Is the badge, a good value or great value? If you paid $110, that's what you're going to base it off of, right? You're going to think, well, I paid $110 for this badge, and this is. But if you paid $60, then you'll have a completely different point of view. I mean, you can imagine that's almost half the price. So there's a whole bunch of people that paid half of what other people paid now, right? So when we asked that question, we didn't really ask when did you buy your badge, or we didn't put a price on the badge to say $75 or $80 badge. Do you think this is a good or great value, or is it too expensive? But needless to say, this is a thing that happens, and I figured people. A lot of people, I guess it's challenging to plan ahead, maybe a year in advance, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what the reason is for this. But nevertheless, right, we've had discussions about this internally. And the main point is, if most people are buying the badge at the expensive rate, even though we tell people to buy it at the at $60 or
As soon
or
as
so
possible.
as soon as possible. And you know what? Whenever the convention ends, so whenever we start selling badges for the following year, we do like a special. Is it like the first
Few days.
It's like first few days. So the first few days, the badge is actually even cheaper, right? So you have like a really cheap rate, and then it just starts going up from there, right? But we can't help that people just, let me see. And, one thing that we get a lot is people would say, I want to see what guests are coming to decide if you're going to go, right? So maybe that's the thing. But we don't have any control over guests because, honestly, most of our guests are Japanese, and the Japanese guests, they will confirm when they're ready to
Very
confirm.
late.
Right? They sometimes they confirm early, but most of the time they do not, and they like to get all their T's crossed and I's dotted.
Very detail oriented.
Yeah, before
Saying yes.
saying yes, before we announce them. This is how they are. So we don't have control over that. We can tell you that we'll do our best to get some, really awesome guests, as awesome as possible, but we cannot promise when guests are announced. And speaking of which, I mean, the convention is still
A few weeks away.
few weeks away, and we still have announcements, for Japanese guests. We still
Yes.
haven't announced all of them. Just this past weekend, the third premiere confirmed. So we will have 3 premieres at Anime Matsuri 2024.
Anime premieres.
Yeah, anime premieres. So you got, if you're at the convention, you'll have the opportunity to watch shows
Meet
for
producers
the first time.
or directors.
Yeah, and meet the staff before they launch. Probably like whenever it is they decide to launch.
This is a big deal for us. This is our
Mm-hmm.
first time that there's this many premieres
Yeah,
at the convention, and one of them being a global premiere, which we already announced, Mecha Ude. The other is going to be first time in U.S.
correct. But anyway, needless to say, we take everyone's, we take your feedback and we take your opinion, very seriously. So we are really discussing nothing confirmed, but
Rates?
we're discussing the rates for 2025, and we are now playing around with figures to bring down the most expensive rate of the badge
Lower.
So probably at $100, which would make the most expensive the most expensive rate for the badge
For 2025.
$15 less for 2025 than it is in 2024. So this way, if it starts at, let's say, I don't know, $60 or $50, whatever it starts at, it'll end at $100. This is kind of crazy if you think about it.
Especially because expenses have been going up.
Well, yeah. Well, of course, of course. And we're doing this because we don't want to price people out of the convention.
We
no
want
matter
more
what's going
people
on.
to come in and enjoy, but also experience Japanese pop culture.
Of course. So the more people that we have in the convention center, the better it is. We have, and this
Plenty
is
of
why
room.
we keep our main events, cosplay contest, the concert. These are free for people to.
Nerdlesque.
Yeah, Nerdlesque, the Club AM, they're free events for people to join and have fun. And we understand the economy could be better, groceries could be cheaper. We understand. But we feel like it's also our duty to try to do something about it. So of course the city might not want to reduce its expenses when it comes to Anime Matsuri, but it doesn't matter because we're gonna do what we can to serve the community. So it's something we're talking about, and you heard it first here on this live stream, and there'll be more, I guess, talks about this. And when we finalize this announcement, we'll make the announcement sometime before, obviously, Anime Matsuri this year, so that everyone's ready when the badges launch for 2025. But just letting you know. And that's one part. The other part is hotels. We are actively discussing with hotels and trying to convince them, right, to reduce their rates. Again, this is, easier said than done, but we're doing our best, right? And we just want you guys to know as best as we can. All right. Now, we were just talking about premieres earlier, right? So this, probably by tomorrow, the second premiere will be announced. And if you guys want to know what it is,
Ooh. Sneak peek.
so here it is. This anime is called My Dear Friend Nokotan, and it's a US premiere. And this is the second one. So there will be 3 premieres at the convention this year. And this is amazing because
It's very kawaii, by the way.
having either some kind of like a US premiere or a world premiere for any kind of anime or show is not very common. and this is tricky and difficult. Certainly, this doesn't happen here in Texas. And we want you guys not just to watch the anime, but be part of the premiere.
Yeah, be in it and experience it
Yeah. And say, hey, I saw this
first.
first before everybody else. And this is something that not that many people that live here can say. But now you get the chance to do it, and you don't have to watch all three. Well, if you can, I mean, if you want to, you could. They're free to attend. You don't have to pay anything, and it's an opportunity to meet the creatives behind the show. So this is, we're announcing this show, but we haven't announced yet who is coming from the show. So you got to wait until tomorrow for that. But at least now you know. My dear friend Nokotan will.
Yes, is this funny anime?
Yeah.
It'll make you laugh and.
So they will show.
It's cute.
They will premiere. I think the season already started on Crunchyroll. So they're going to show the next two episodes. So the ones that haven't been. Well, I don't know what episode number will be by Anime Matsuri, but whatever hasn't shown yet. So they'll show the new episodes.
Yeah.
At least one or two of them. That's what they're planning to do. So, and the creatives will be there, and you can ask questions, and you can take pictures, and you get autographs, which is actually pretty cool. Yeah.
Well, there's going to be a booth for it in the exhibit hall. Definitely check it out.
Yeah. No, it's not the premiere of the English dub. This is the Japanese sub. It's just the new episodes that haven't made their way onto Crunchyroll yet for this one. That's the deal for this. Either way, it's very exciting.
You'll see the video tomorrow. It's very well, I'm not going to say anymore.
Yeah,
you'll see the announcement tomorrow.
Yeah, it's exciting. Having the opportunity to do something like this.
Yeah.
Here in Houston is a big deal.
In Texas. Yeah, and then mind you, it's usually not done in Texas. Maybe West Coast or maybe East Coast. So we're really honored to have the premieres here this year.
Yeah, and not to mention, we
worked pretty hard to get them.
Yes, and we're we feel really happy and honored that not only are we premiering this, and we're happy that we can premiere this, but the fact that we can do it with you guys. So this is also really important. And as I mentioned, it's something we've tried to do before at Anime Matsuri, but it isn't so easy to pull off.
Not easy.
And for the Japanese studio to want to do this, and I mean, it's a big deal. There's all planning, and you can imagine all the moving parts to get this done. But it'll be at the convention, the second one. And I think by probably the end of next week, we will announce the third one, the third premiere. So there'll be 3 premieres. And obviously, you can check out their booth in the exhibit hall. It's gonna be awesome.
My dear friend Nogatan from Twin Engine.
Yes. All right, now.
Exciting.
We were talking about some contests. I believe the last time we were on the live stream. Now we got some interesting contests for you guys, right? The app should be
Anytime
live
now.
Probably tomorrow.
So
Should be.
It's a free app, going to be on Google Play and on Apple Store. If you have the app from last year, you might have to update it. So it'll be new for 2024.
Now, I want to show you guys the contests, but there isn't really a good way to do this except show you the back end of the app.
Ooh, that's dangerous.
Because, the app isn't live yet. However, you know what? I'm going to show you the back end anyway. It doesn't matter.
Wow.
Well, hold on. Okay, here we go. All right, so here's the back end of the app. And this is under contests.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna go down. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 contests.
One being pre-convention.
Yeah, and this doesn't include the cosplay contest, right?
Yep.
This is just everything other than the cosplay contest. I mean, technically, the cosplay contest is also a contest.
There's one more thing that is not also on here: scavenger hunt.
Oh, that's in the update. So
Yeah.
in the app update, that's the first update that's coming up. So the scavenger hunt or hunts,
Will be added later.
yeah, isn't here yet. But we're gonna go down these contests, and we want to get your feedback on this because this is gonna be pretty awesome. Okay.
Okay, let's get going on
All right.
this.
Let's start with the cost photo contest.
We're only gonna go over contests, Jason. Don't worry.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So the cost photo contest, right, is going to work like this. During the convention, right, and you can read about it here. Just have so during the convention, you could be a cosplayer or somebody taking pictures of a cosplayer, but you take pictures of cosplayers at Anime Matsuri 2025, and you put them on your social media. You tag us and use hashtags, right here.
Oh, by the way, I talked to our registration coordinator, and it's gonna be at registration, not at info.
No, yeah, that's fine.
We'll call.
That's okay. So what's going to happen is every day we're going to pick the two best pictures and give them two weekend passes to Anime Matsuri 2025.
This is for 2025. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can take pictures of cosplayers, and you can put them up there on your social media. And
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, so it's two photos chosen per day, Thursday to Saturday, right, of the convention. So that's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So that's 6 pictures, right? So there's going to be 6 winners, and each winner gets 2 weekend badges to Anime Matsuri 2025. Technically, the way the badges are, the reason we're giving away a pair versus one is because one for the photographer and one for the cosplayer. And obviously,
Whoever submits it,
yeah,
gets a pair.
yeah. So we would announce every night or every evening at a certain time. We will announce the winners. So we'll announce the 2 winners. We'll take the 2 best pictures and put them up there. Obviously, tag the cosplayer and the photographer, and you can just go to registration and you can claim your prizes. This is happening Thursday, Friday, Saturday of the convention.
Yes.
Yes. And the reason why it isn't happening on Sunday is because
You can't claim it
Yeah, you have to claim it. Like you have to claim it that
the day before.
or the
day of that you did it.
Yes, correct.
And plus, Sunday we close early. So we want to give you an opportunity to have a lot of hours with this. And, it'll be randomly picked in the evening and then announced on social media.
Well, it's not random, actually. We're picking the best pictures.
Oh, best picture. But I'm saying, like, for other contests as well. There's other contests going on.
Yeah. So that's that. That's the cost photo contest, right? What do you think? Cool, huh? I guess there's going to be a lot of people taking pictures of a lot of cosplayers.
So you can have an opportunity to get free passes to the convention for 2025.
Now, the toy photo contest, I think we touched on this a little bit. So this one, you get to, right, buy something from the exhibit hall, right? Take a picture with, a figurine, a plushie, a toy that
With
you
your
bought from
new
a vendor
product.
in the exhibit hall, right? And same thing. Take a picture, put it on social media,
Have a creative picture.
tag us, and put the appropriate hashtags, and we will pick winners, and each winner gets $100 voucher
Wow.
to the exhibit hall. So you can go back.
$100 to spend.
You can go back into the exhibit hall, and you can buy more stuff from the vendors there.
Yeah, we're trying to give you money. to spend and support our vendors.
Yes. Yes. So this is awesome because people are going to post pictures of all the cool things they bought. Obviously, you should tag the vendor, right?
If you
And
yeah, if you can.
yes, and this way you could win, and you could win more money, and you could go back and spend, buy more
Other
things.
things.
So there's gonna be
We know
There's-
that you guys have been saving up for shopping at the convention, so this is a great opportunity. Buy something, take a picture. You can absolutely win $100 to spend inside Anime Matsuri.
yeah. So there's gonna be 3 winners per day for Friday and Saturday at the convention, right? Because the exhibit hall opens on Friday, so Friday and Saturday.
Wow, $600 worth of.
Yep, that's $600 worth of vouchers for the exhibit hall. Now, the vouchers are only good for Anime Matsuri this year and the exhibit hall, not the artist alley, just exhibitors.
Right.
Yeah, spend money to spend money. There you go.
Well, you guys have been saving, like I said, so you can spend some money and then possibly get money.
Absolutely. Well, karaoke battle, you guys already know what that is, so I'm not going to go over that. You know what that is. Now, the car photo contest. This one is something like the cosplay photo. But you take a picture of a cosplayer in front of the cars, any one of the cars in the car show, right, at the convention.
Yeah.
And the best pictures will be featured in the Tasha magazine September
Wow,
issue.
that's really cool.
So
And mind you, the Tasha magazine is the largest magazine of its kind in the world.
yes,
And
yes,
it's,
it is.
It's really they only have 2 issues a year,
Yes,
to only
yeah.
2 a year, and this will be coming out in September.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll be in the September issue, possibly.
Yes. Cool, huh? Just loving it. There's a lot of stuff going on here.
Yes.
All right. Now this one. This one.
You know, Godzilla 70th anniversary this year,
All right.
happening at Anime Matsuri.
So all of the contests that we just explained happen at the convention. The Godzilla one starts today.
Yeah.
Starts before the convention. It's going to start probably right now as soon as I post up this image on our social media. So, just to give you guys an idea of how this is going to work. Technically, this was supposed to have started last week.
Right.
But we didn't have any power, and
Sorry,
all hell
guys.
broke loose here, so we couldn't do it. So now we are sort of like 1 week late, but it's okay. We're gonna catch up on it. All right. So we're gonna post up an image, which is the flyer, and
Our digital flyer,
yes, it's gonna go on our Facebook, Twitter.
Instagram.
yeah, Instagram, right? What you guys need to do is share,
The picture
that picture, right? Just share it
on your own social media.
on your social media and use hashtag AMGodzilla70 right here.
70 for the 7th anniversary.
Tag 3 friends. Comment on the post. 5 winners chosen at random every week
Every week.
and announced on Anime Matsuri livestream and social media. Each winner receives a $50 voucher to be used in the Artist Alley.
That is something cool. So this is specifically prizes for Artist Alley. So we also want you to support over 300 artists that are coming to Anime Matsuri 2024.
There's going to be 5 winners per week, so you can imagine that's $250 worth of Artist Alley vouchers per week picked between now and the convention. Every week.
And you will be redeeming this at registration in Will Call booth. So you'll be receiving this there. And you can use the voucher for any of the artists in our Artist Alley. And the artist that gets the voucher will get it redeemed through us as well. So they get the money. So you get the prize and they will get a prize as well. So I think this will be a great opportunity to show support to the community that we have at Anime Matsuri. So our vendors, our artists, and for you guys actually too, to be able to have opportunities to see them and support them.
You know what was a little surprising was from the survey, more people were looking forward to buying stuff from the artist alley than
Then
they were from the exhibitors.
Yeah.
I actually thought it was the other way around, if you would have asked me. But that was a little surprising. I mean, I know the artist alley is popular.
Our artist alley is extremely popular, and mind you, we had started when we started. We had like probably 30 tables in 2007. When we started moving to the Woodlands. It was 50 tables, and for a long time, it was maximum like 100 artists, and we've grown to be over 300 artist booths, and we don't give out tables, we give a booth to the artists now. So it is an incredible scene in the artist alley. There's so much talent to that we have in our artist alley, and so much creativity that comes out of it. We want you guys to see it, experience it. I'm sure that's really the reason why. It's so much different than what goes on in our vendor side. But we still want you to enjoy the convention on the exhibitor hall side, because this is why we changed up some of the layout. We showed you parts of the layout already on other stream, and you'll see it up close and personal when the app is launched and you have it on your phone and see what we have in store. Nearly all the booths in our exhibitor hall has been sold, and so it's going to be a massive shopping spree for you guys during Anime Matsuri. So we want you to see everything, support all the businesses and our artists. It's going to be really amazing part of the convention. And you guys, we already know that you guys are going to visit it, but you definitely should support it, because it's been a really trying time the past couple years, especially for businesses, and I think it's a good way to support them. So hopefully you guys will get in on these contests, share about the news, do the pre-convention sharing of the Godzilla digital flyer. It's a great way to spread news, get more people to come to the convention to support everyone that is there, putting this on and participating with us. We want as many people as possible to participate and support the convention, but also really support each other. It's a great community, and you guys are so hospitable, and we want to be able to share pop culture, anime, guests, from all over the world, coming to the convention and doing special things at the convention. There's nothing like Anime Matsuri in terms of entertainment, with live concerts, the fashion show, some really unique events, Nerdlesque, all these things, our cosplay contests, karaoke battle. These are very creative ways to enjoy the convention. And all the fan panels and all the guest panels that are going to be happening at the convention. There's so much to do and see. I hope that you guys spread the news, and we want more people to enjoy it and learn about anime.
Yeah, 90% of my purchases are from the artist alley compared to exhibitors. A lot of stuff from the exhibitors can be bought online. Yes, which is true. I've seen exhibitors with bootleg or AI art.
That's not going to happen here, hopefully.
Well, yeah, hopefully we have a policy against AI and bootleg,
Yep.
but some vendors don't care. They try to sneak that stuff in there, but we'll do our best to try to avoid
Yes, absolutely.
as much of that as
We
as
want it
possible.
to be a unique experience for you. So we do understand, like, vendors, that this is their business. They go to different events. So you might see them at other events. But it is still, they'll keep some of their stash and products just for us sometimes, and this is why you should definitely still support as best you can.
Yeah. And, I was reading the. So, when it comes to buying things from vendors, right? What do you guys buy most? Is it plushies? Is it apparel? Uh, is it like figurines, wall scrolls? What do you guys buy most? Because it's interesting. We were at James and I went to Collecticon. It was at the GRB like a couple of months ago. And at that convention, they didn't have any artists. It was actually surprising. We actually asked around, is there an artist alley here? And they were like, no, there's no artist alley. Right. It's just only vendors. And that was surprising. Especially because from our convention,
We have a huge artist alley.
yeah, we have a huge, and the artists are really popular. And there's a lot of really talented artists, you know. I buy prints and stickers mostly. I'm a sucker for pins and keychains, plush dolls, and figures for me usually. Let's see.
Something fashion, acrylic stuff, vintage stuff.
Is there an estimated time of when the app will go live? Hopefully tomorrow. It should go live. I buy. Okay, yeah.
There's a lot of artist stuff, products that people buy.
Yeah. Acrylic keychains, retro video games,
And-
vintage anime.
And by the way, you guys, if we have sold out on our artist alley months ago, and some of the artists also vend in the exhibitor side because they have really great products as well. So they've either more experience with their creating more products, or there was just no space in the artist alley anymore, so they have also a bigger booth displayed at the convention on the exhibitor side. So make sure to check them out on that side as well. So those who are in the Kabukicho, though, just letting you know, because our artist alley is in Hall E as in elephant. Kabukicho is between Hall D and E. Kabukicho is the 18 plus area for all the different vendors and artists that have adult content. So it is a new and improved area for that. And we are very strict about doing that this year because we do not want anything on the main show floor of both artists and vendor side to have adult content. So this is why we had to create the Kabukicho and make it very strictly 18 plus content. So in that area, you must have an 18 plus wristband to go in. So for those who are 18 plus, I would recommend, and you're getting this anywhere, any info desk area on the first level inside the convention center, on the third level, as well as the exhibitor hall. There will be info desk areas, and you can get your wristbands there anytime. I would recommend even getting the wristband if you're 18 or older immediately, because there are events that are 18 plus as well. So it's not just the Kabukicho area, 18 plus events happening. So this way you don't have to worry about that for the rest of the day. So get it as soon as possible. Even before registration, you can do that at any info desk. So yes, Kabukicho is between Hall D and E. And what we're seeing is basically areas that are also open on Thursday. So Thursday, from 4 to 8 p.m., Hall E, our artist alley, and Kabukicho will be open for you guys. So you have an opportunity to check everything out early on Thursday if you have the weekend pass to the convention. And then the rest of the exhibitor hall will open on Friday after opening ceremonies.
Yes. So the Kabukicho area that Denise is referring to is what you see there in pink. It's an enclosed area.
It's enclosed.
It's for that's where we have all the adult content.
There's actually more booths than that. We had to update that for you, but yes.
There's more booths. How can you put more booths in there?
I
It
think
doesn't fit more
we
booths.
probably had to move things around. Yes,
Move things around.
just a little bit. There's a couple more booths.
Nice, well-designed map. Thank you very much, Marcus Ice.
Mr. Lee here designed that. But yes, this year you're gonna take a look at this when you have the app on your smartphones, and you can zoom in and see where things are at. But also, if you just search for artists or vendors or exhibitors, you'll see a location. Once you go in, you click on it, and they'll zoom into where they're going to be located on the map. So it's very interactive that way.
Yeah. So, looking forward to it. Is that going to be wristband to
Yes.
enter that area?
That's what I was explaining. So
Yes.
Kabukicho area, you must be 18 or older, and you must have a wristband to enter.
Yes, correct. So
we
no
do
one's
have
going to
security
card
there.
you. You just need
There.
a wristband. Yes.
Yeah, we don't card there. You have to get your wristband at any info desk.
So it's probably a smart thing to do. Is just
Right
go,
away.
Yeah, just go get your wristband.
Get your wristband right away. This way you can go in those areas, as well as the 18 plus events that I mentioned. So Nerdless, Club AM, Hentai Fest. There's also 18 plus panels that you can participate in. So there's quite a few 18 plus for, especially because we have a lot of huge nightlife, as you know, at AM. So we want you guys to just get that wristband, so you don't have to wait in line and then you realize you don't have the wristband. So just go get it before you get in line. Yes, get it immediately. That is correct. Any 18 plus areas. So yeah, we have a lot of things planned still. We have a lot of announcements still to do. We have cosplayers that we haven't even announced. Plenty of cosplayers to for you guys as well, and some highlights that we have to show you.
Let's see. Going to be my first time at AM.
Oh,
Are
wow.
there any
Welcome.
events that you need to get passes for on the day of?
So Hentai Fest, by the way, is 18 plus, and you can get it pre-convention. We're gonna put that out after the app launches. So it's I believe it's just $10 extra. The Equal Love Experience was extra, but that was already sold. It's already sold out months ago. And then autographs from our seiyus.
Yeah, but that's not on the day of. So he's
Oh,
talking
on the
about
day of, no.
he's talking about on the day of. So
Day of
No.
Hentai Fest.
Yeah, you can. Probably there's still tickets left for the Hentai Fest. You could get that on the day of, or you could also get it before.
But otherwise, you just have your badge, and
Yeah.
you can go pretty much in any of the big areas, and all the experience of Anime Matsuri.
Yes, and have as much fun as possible.
Yeah.
I know some of the events on the East Coast and West Coast. They have
Yeah.
separate
Separate
ticketed events and a whole bunch of separated ticketed events.
lots.
Um,
Even cosplay, like cosplay to watch cosplay. I think it's an extra ticketed event.
I don't
And
know
we
how they
we don't
how they
that
do
here.
some of that stuff. I don't know.
We have Matsuri de Noche, which is a Latin themed anime party on Thursday night. That's not extra, and it's part of your badge experience. All the concerts are part of your badge experience, so you don't have to have extra ticketed events for that.
Yes, that's right.
An extra ticket for those events. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, it's good to see everybody too. Yeah.
Hashtag so much fun. That's a good hashtag. Thanks, Big C. there's no Tenjin Festival this year just because of the heat. We are in peak heat of August during that time. So this year we have taken the Tenjin Festival experience out, but there's other activities going on inside the convention. But there's still food vendors outside. So definitely get your food on with our food trucks and food vendors and boba drinks from Tea House, outside. So that's still happening outside. Next year, we're going to be in July, which is a little cooler. So we're going to work on that festival for you to make it new and improved experience for you for 2025. But don't worry, there's plenty to do inside, so you guys should get ready. Yes, there you go. So yes, we don't charge for extra really for our concerts either, unless it's like a VIP experience for Equal Love, for example, and if some of the acts that are coming, they want a specific area for certain types of tickets and whatnot that we did in the past K-pop. But otherwise, with your badge, even with K-pop and all that, you can still experience it in the past and is still now with all our concerts with just your badge, Anime Matsuri badge. So if there's a concert happening on Saturday and you have a Saturday badge or a weekend pass badge, then you can go to the concert.
Absolutely, and you should totally go to the concert.
If that person earlier was asking about any tickets or badges that are sold on site, yes, we do for day passes and weekend passes at the convention, but
Yeah.
not extra events. No, it's pretty much inclusive of all the events that go on. Our badges cover it all.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, all the concerts will be listed on this on the schedule,
Yes.
right? How many concerts? 3 concerts, and yes, they'll be on the schedule. I'm excited to see the food vendors.
Yasa, Gara Tokyo, and Equal Love.
Yes,
All part of AM 2024.
and there's 2
experience.
raves. There's Matsuri de Noche and
Club
Club AM. There's 2 raves, so that's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, all inclusive with your badge price, all the weekend pass. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, so you can have as much fun as possible and see how long you can stay up without sleeping.
And a Japanese fashion show,
Oh yeah, yeah.
And a
there's
car
fashion
show.
Yeah.
and all these things that you can see and experience. The karaoke battle, contests, all kinds of things.
And if you're feeling extremely cool, then you can try the speed dating.
Ooh, there's a new thing too called Anime Bingo. We're starting in Ballroom C. You get to win prizes, and up to 500 at a time can participate. So it's a cool thing for this year. New things, guys. Seventh Heaven on second level, karaoke lounge area, all kinds of cool things happening. So get ready. Wow, it's time already. We've been talking for an hour, apparently. So what are you looking forward to most? Let us know, and we will be doing quite a bit of announcements the next several days. So prepare yourselves, especially with the premiere. We're going to announce that tomorrow, along with other things.
Mm-hmm.
Anime bingo. It's going to be fun. It's a thing at the anime bar, too. Speaking of which, karaoke battle, you could still do it at the bar. There's watch parties at Anime Bar, HTX here. Oh, so much to do. Everyone looks forward to the rave, which is Club AM for like DJs this year.
Yeah. So we will make an announcement as soon as the app is live. Don't forget, download the app. If you already have the app, you're gonna have to pretty update it or something. And it's a really good way. It has a schedule. It has basically everything you need for the convention. And the app is constantly updated, which
Yeah,
is
it's
also
great.
cool.
So you don't have to worry about doing the update yourself. It'll automatically update. So each day we'll be adding more details, descriptions, also events or panels that might need to be updated or added to the app. We will do that, and it will automatically be there. So you definitely should check out daily the app, because once you do have it, because it's going to be constantly updated, and it's a great way to interact with each other on the app, in the app. You guys can ask questions in there. There's a lot of fellow
Yeah, meet
attendees.
people, chat,
Yeah,
discuss, talk about.
you can share your schedule, personalized schedule. You can create your own schedule, highlight certain things that you're going to, all that, and you can post it up on your social media as well. So that would be fantastic. Will Chuck and Vic do a panel together?
Oh, you can ask him.
Yeah, you can ask them.
Tweet at him and ask him, hey, Vic, are you going to do a panel with Chuck? Yeah.
There's still lots to do, lots to see, lots to experience. All right, you guys have a great evening. We will see you next week, but just stay tuned for more and follow us at Anime Matsuri. August 8th through 11th is happening soon. Get ready, get your passes and share away. We're going to do that Share Godzilla contest immediately. So let's go. Let's go. Thanks everyone for joining our live stream, and we will see you very soon. Take care. Stay nerdy.